What is going on, New York Giant fans? Welcome back to another joint practice recap session with the Detroit Lions. Hope you guys are doing well. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Comment and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or a video drops. Appreciate you all coming back. Share out. Hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. Let's get right into it as far as the training camp practice, or as I say, joint practice goes between the Lions and the New York Giants. So as usual, we usually start out with the lineup notes, and it's coming off a very heated day between the Lions and the Giants on day one. At least 6-7 scrums, 3 fights, I counted. So anyway, let's get right into it. So as far as the lineup notes go, Christian Holmes, the newest New York football Giant, did not practice today due to an undisclosed injury. I don't know how much he would have practiced, knowing that he doesn't even know the playbook yet. No Dennis Houston. He had a hand injury, so that's notable as he's battling for the bottom of the wide receiver depth chart spots. No John Michael Schmitz again, which is starting to grow a little worrying on me. Shoulder injury. He had a shoulder injury last year. He's been out 8 to 9 practices so far straight. So, again, I'm not a fan of that, and hopefully he gets better. And you know what? Maybe just rest him for the regular season. No Carter Coughlin either. He was out with a lower body injury. And Timon Fox, apparently he was also out of the lineup, which I really have not noticed. As far as the Detroit Lions go, Afitu Melifanu, former New York Giant Kevin Zeitler, and Malcolm Rodriguez, all those guys did not practice today. Emmanuel Mosley is out for a very long time with a torn pectoral injury. Hopefully he gets better sometime soon. As far as some other stuff goes, Jared Goff and some key starters will not play on Thursday. This isn't really a complete shock, considering these two practices were very heated, very intense, and the first teams played a lot. Boogie Basham was carted off. I mean, I know that's like towards the end of camp what happened, or towards the end of the joint practice, but I just want to list some lineup notes. And, as far as the injuries go, Dante Miller, they tried him out at kick returner, which I really liked. He showed some burst, some stuff you really see on those tough runs he made at Columbia and South Carolina. As far as the O-line goes in the second and third team, before we get into the meat and potatoes this practice, you had Josh Azudu at left tackle, left guard Jake Kubis, Austin Schloter mid center, right guard Jalen Mayfield, right tackle Joshua Miles, and the left tackle position for the third team, Yadni Kajusti, Marcus McKeithen, Jimmy Morrissey, Marcellus Johnson, and Matt Nelson. Not to mention, you also had, and this is where we could start, Nick McLeod at corner 2. In my personal opinion now, unfortunately, they had the Giants' offense on the furthest field away to where nobody but the media could see them. So it was really tough to tell. I was relying on Art Stapleton and Dan Duggan and those guys for those tweets. So that's where my notes come from on the offense, except for some of the red zone stuff. So I got most of the defense, and in one-on-ones, Dex did his thing against, I think it was Frank Ragnow, I think it was Graham Glasgow. It was Graham Glasgow, the left guard. Brian Burns, he beat Taylor Decker every single time. So love to see that. Kayvon did struggle against Penei Sewell, though. I will say, we have to be transparent here. He did struggle versus Penei Sewell. But when we go to talk about those 11-on-11 drills, that's when the defense cooked and everybody cooked. I think Nick McLeod had a really good day at corner 2. They had Flott in the beginning. Then they swapped him out for McLeod, and McLeod played so much better. He played so much better. I really am hoping he gets that corner 2 position because Flott has struggled so far this camp. Again, Nick McLeod, very physical, really good corner, at least when you're considering the talent on this roster. Brian Burns and Kayvon Thibodeau were constantly in the backfield, trying to harass Jared Goff, beating Decker, beating Penei Sewell. The Giants were sending some heat as well. Isaiah Simmons had a would-be sack. So, again, that's all going to be covered by the tweets that I put out and some of the footage that will be at the end of this video. Again, the Giants' defense was pretty much dominant. In my personal opinion, looking at it firsthand, they did have some nice, passes here and there and around the square, the Detroit offense. And I think if you're a Detroit fan, you're taking anything away from those sessions. A couple of nice throws. But Hendon Hooker really struggled, and I think he's the quarterback 3 on the depth chart as of right now. Again, really struggled. He had a couple of errant throws, especially in the red zone period, so not a great thing to see if you're a Detroit Lions fan. As far as the offense goes, the only constant thing I heard was Malik Neighbors. He had 4 catches in the 7-on-7s, 3 catches in the 1-on-1s, and not the 1-on-1s, the 11-on-11s, and even got a touchdown on a fade. So that connection is working. That connection is working for the New York Giants. You'll love to see it. These guys probably won't play on Thursday, but it just, this is a real defense. This is not some scrub Minnesota Vikings or, from 2 years ago or this shitty defense. This defense is real. Terrian Arnold, Brian Branch, Carlton Davis. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, but this is a real defense. They upgraded that secondary with press man corners in the draft and in free agency via trades, and Malik Neighbors could not be stopped. We see Lions reporters. Malik Neighbors could not be stopped by this this Detroit defense. He could not be stopped. But towards the end, I will say, to be transparent again, the Giants' red zone offense did struggle. That's my personal opinion. Giants' offense, red zone, did struggle. Not many touchdowns. If anything, was via running, but they didn't really get in there that much. I thought the red zone defense also struggled. They did, again, those sessions at the end where they start probably past the 50-yard line, around the 40-yard line, and the Lions were not consistently scoring it in. The Giants' defense had a few good plays. There were a couple of mishaps. There was one, it was like a check down on Monroe St. Brown, and he just slipped into the end zone, and there was a wide open David Montgomery to the left side earlier. So the Giants' red zone defense struggled. The Giants' red zone offense struggled, which isn't a good tale. But for most of the day, for most of the sessions during these 2 days with the Lions, the New York Giants did look at it like an actual competent offense. They look like a competent football team. And, of course, we got the fights. Kirby Joseph was massively involved today in those fights. He picked a fight a little bit with Malik Neighbors. There was another time he also picked a fight. Kindle Vildor threw a punch at Gunnar Olszewski during third-team periods. Levi Muzuriki and Andrew Thomas went at it. And Kayvon and Khalil Dorsey went at it towards the end of practice on the sidelines during kick return drills. So that's what called the practice. And also Theo Johnson and Aiden Hutchinson had some pushing and shoving. But that's pretty much it. I will say, though, thank you so much for everybody who's tuned in with the content, the tweets, the live videos from joint practices, all that sort of good stuff. The stuff on YouTube, that's some of the most important stuff. So I'm just trying to make it in this world as a 21-year-old almost media member, trying to get my feet in the door. And I think this is definitely a good way. And, of course, I'm bridging you guys to what's actually happening, on the football field. So I appreciate you guys so much. Enjoy the content after this, which is all the videos I took in today's joint practice. Peace out, guys. See you later.
You're good. Physical, dog. Stay with him. At least I like to see a little bit of power class. I think they flipped it. Exactly yesterday. I thought Burns was going to get sold. Yeah, DJ just got almost intercepted by Dina.
Oh, good run.
That's Tracy.
Flag. Good run to flag. Yep. Got him.
I said neighbors? Oh, I thought you were saying next week. Just run the fucking play. Saquon Barkley, Andrew Thomas. I think Darius Slayton might have been one. Darren Waller.
Too many.
Dexter Lawrence. Bobby Okereke.
We need like 5.
Don't matter, we got neighbors.
That was a good run.
Burns. I think it's in the post anyway. Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Simmons. Sack! Doesn't matter. Giants offense is running the ball a lot.
Good stick. What is Get down the line, baby. Good flat. Good coverage. Good run.
That's actually a good setup on the screen. What I'm saying is flop somewhere here.
No, that's what I'm saying. I hadn't seen that.
you go, deal! So it's open. Good rookie nose.
I love this field. Stepping down. Go Tracy!
That wasn't Arnold that went after.
There we go. There we go. Hold him up. Hold him up.
Cover it, good. The video that Charlotte Carroll posted is nuts. Like Catherine.
Rush 5, right? Yeah.